Good morning everyone. Once again welcome in mathematics class. Student, today we will discuss second chapter for 7th class student. This is Pooja and today we will cover the topic fractions and types of fractions. So second chapter is fractions and decimals. So today we will discuss about our very first topic, fractions. I am representing fruits, and what I am representing here, I am representing that, look at here, if I am saying I am taking one apple and this is a part of this apple, means I am dividing this apple into two parts, and I am taking this orange and again I am dividing into two parts. So what it means I am taking what as a whole, then I divided into two parts, means two equal part, that is called half, and then what is this? This is a part of this whole. So student, what do you understand by fraction? Fraction, as you can see here, fractions are part of a whole, means this is a whole. I'm taking here one orange and then I'm dividing into two parts. So fractions are equal parts of a whole. I am dividing into two equal parts. Then I am dividing this whole orange into three equal parts. And in last picture you can see here I am dividing this orange into four equal parts. So basically I am dividing these quantities into equal parts, not in unequal, but I am dividing it into equal parts. So fractions are equal part of a whole. As you can see here clearly with this diagram, part means a piece of a whole. Part means this is a piece. Look at here, if I am talking about this orange piece, so this is a piece, and what I will say, a piece of a whole. So this is a piece of a whole. So part means a piece of a whole. It is very clear to all of you that fractions are equal parts of a whole, means I am dividing the whole quantity into two equal parts, and part means part is a piece of a whole. This is a piece of a whole. This is also a piece. This is also a piece. This is a piece of a whole. So as you can see here, this I am representing by a whole quantity. Then if I am dividing this into four equal parts, as you can see here, if I draw a circle and I divide it into four equal part, and this shaded portion is 1/4 of the whole, means I am talking about this shaded portion. So this shaded portion is one part, so I will represent in numerator 1, and total parts are 1 2 3 4, so I will represent the total parts in denominator. So how can we represent? I can represent it into 1/4. So this 1/4 means, this 1/4 means it is a fraction. This is a fractional number. So you can represent in this way that 1/4 is a fraction. Now we will discuss about the types of fraction. So what are the types of fraction? Student, here I am taking three types of fraction. First is proper fraction, second is improper fraction, and third one is mixed fraction. Proper fraction means fractions whose numerators are less than the denominator are called proper fraction. For example, I am taking here 2/4. So 2, you know, it's a numerator and 4 means denominator, and 2 is less than 4, means our numerator is less than denominator. So whenever our numerator is less than denominator, so it is the form of, what type of form? It is the proper fraction type. So next, improper fraction. Fraction with the numerator either equal or greater than the numerator are called improper fraction. If our numerator is equal to denominator, then it is a type of improper fraction, or if our numerator is greater than, means if I will represent 5 by 4, so here numerator is greater than the denominator. Here numerator is greater than the denominator. So this type of fraction is called improper fraction. So student, it is clear the difference between the proper fraction and improper fraction, that when our numerator is less than denominator, then it is proper fraction, and when our numerator is greater than denominator, then it is a improper fraction. And next type is mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? As we already know about the mixed fraction, a combination of a proper fraction and a whole fraction is called a mixed fraction. Suppose for example, if I am taking here 1, 2 by 3. So this 1 will represent whole number and this 2 by 3 will represent proper fraction. So mixed fraction is represented in the form of whole number and a proper fraction. One more example, if I am representing 2, 1 by 4. So 2 is a whole number and 1 by 4 is a proper fraction. So this is the mixed fraction type. So these are the example related to the proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. As you can see here, I am taking here example of common or proper fraction. Student, look at here, I am taking here a pizza and I am dividing this pizza into 4 equal parts. So if you will divide this pizza into 4 equal parts, so and I am taking here 3 slices of pizza. So how can you represent in a fraction form? You will represent it in a fraction form like 3 upon 4, because I am taking here only 3 slices of pizza, 1, 2 and 3. So you will represent 3 slices in numerator and total parts are 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you will represent total parts in denominator. So you will represent in the form of fraction is 3 upon 4, and here you can see that 3 upon 4 is less than 1. So here our numerator is less than the denominator. It means it is less than 1. So it is a proper fraction because our pizza divided into 4 equal parts. So 4 equal parts means 4 upon 4, that will be equal to 1. So 1 means whole quantity. I am representing here 1 by whole quantity, and here 3 by 4 is less than 1. So it is a type of a proper fraction. Next, similarly improper fraction. Here you can see that in improper fraction what we discussed that our numerator is greater than the denominator. Here you can see that I am here taking here 5 upon 4 and 5 is greater than 4. So here our numerator 5 upon 4 means I am taking whole pizza, that is 4 and 1 slice more. I am taking here 4 slices of pizza and plus 1, that will be equal to 5. Student, I am taking here 4 slices of pizza, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 1 more slice, that is 5. So I am representing here 5 upon 4 and it is greater than 1. So it is improper fraction. And in case of mixed fraction as we know that it is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. So you can represent whole means I am taking here whole pizza, means I will represent it by 1, and 3 slices of pizza. In next picture I am taking here 3 slices of pizza, so I will represent it here 3 in numerator and total parts of pizza 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will represent total number in 4 in denominator. So how I will represent it? 1, 3 upon 4. 1 is a whole number and 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. So mixed fraction is a combination of, you can say that, proper fraction and a mixed fraction. So student, hope it is clear with the help of this example. I am explaining with the help of a pizza and dividing into equal parts. As you can see here in first picture I am dividing pizza into 3 pieces, 3 slices, and in second picture I am dividing pizza into 4 slices. So if I will discuss about this slice, so this is a 1 slice out of total 3 slice, 1 2 3. So I will represent here 1 by 3. And if I am talking about this second picture, so here you can see here I am dividing pizza into 4 equal parts. So, and I am taking 1 slice, so 1 in numerator, and total slices 1 2 3 4 I will represent in denominator. So in this form you can represent the fraction. So student, hope it is clear to all of you what is fraction. Fraction are written with the two numbers that each have a meaning. The bottom number is called the denominator. It tells you how many equal parts are the whole has been divided into. Means how many equal parts you are dividing the whole quantity. And the top number is called the numerator. It tells you how many of the equal parts are you used in this fraction. Means I am taking 3 parts from a whole. So 3 in numerator and 4 in denominator. If I am taking 2 from whole, so I will represent 2 by 4. If I am taking only one part, one slice of a pizza, so I will represent 1 by 4. So in this form you can represent the fraction.